Hey y'all, Yurisa here with another unboxing video for you guys. I actually got my Sugarmuses box a few days ago and I just haven't had a chance to open it yet because I haven't had a chance to set up my tripod and all that kind of stuff. So, super excited. Been eyeing this box every day and we are gonna just get straight to it because I don't have a lot of time before I have to go to work and I really want to see everything that's in here. So, no idea what the theme is for this month. As usual, we'll find out together. Yes. Okay. So this is our initial view. Sorry, I know the lighting is not great right now. Looks like there's a cat. So this is the artwork for this month's box. Looks like it's Beltane themed. The artwork, at least, I don't know if the whole box is going to be about it, but I wouldn't be surprised. And like I've mentioned in past videos about this box, the artwork on this is usually like hand painted, or well, not the individual print, but it's painted by the box's creator, which is really cool. See, it says, Beltane, as the sun grows hot and bright, and the year wheel slowly turns, the veil thins on Beltane night, and passion's fire brightly burns. Leap across the blazing flames to bless the coming year, the eastern gate now opened wide, and through the fade draw near. We raise a toast on Beltane night, and make our offerings to elves and fairy, shade and sprite, within the sacred ring. Storm Fairy Wolf. So cool. It's a really pretty piece of artwork. I can't remember a time when I got a bit of Sugarmuse artwork where it wasn't a skinny white girl on it, so there's that, but can't control everything, so it's fine. All right, and then we have our spoiler sheet. See, this month's box was curated and created to celebrate Beltane, meaning bright fire, celebrated April 30th to May 1st. The earliest May Day celebrations appeared with the Floralia, Festival of Flora, the Roman goddess of flowers, held between April 27th and May 3rd. The Aosai, often referred to as spirits or fairies, were thought to be especially active at Beltane, as at Samhain, and the goal of many Beltane rituals was to appease them. Most scholars see the Aosai as remnants of the pagan gods and nature spirits. Beltane was a spring festival of optimism, during which fertility ritual again was important, connecting with the waxing power of the sun. The balefire, or bellfire, is a tradition that goes back a long time, and a fire lit at Beltane is said to bring about both protection and prosperity. Beltane bonfires are traditional ways to purify by burning away the last remnants of winter and turning stuck energy into vibrant power and life. The magical contents of this box can be used in the order they are listed or used separately, blah, 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 blah. And then it goes into the list, which, of course, I'm not going to look at. Also, I have no idea if I pronounce Beltane correctly, and I don't really care. If I don't, please don't correct me. I learned it by reading. It took me forever to turn Samhain into Samhain, so I'll get there eventually. If it's an issue, don't really care. Oh, more spoiler sheet list stuff, and then it looks like, yeah, so this last page of it is actually a Beltane ritual, which I'm not gonna read just because it's super long. Don't have a lot of time, and again, it's one of those like exclusive things that I think it's maybe a little unfair sometimes for me to read all of that info out. We have the business card as usual, and then this little green wrap to cover up what's inside. All right, let's see, what is my, I grabbed two things at the same time apparently. Both herbs, it looks like. Looks like hawthorn berries and yarrow. So yeah, these baggies are not only big like the Witch's Moons ones, but they're always like packed full, which is kind of cool for the most part, although these berries are That's about halfway there, which is fine. Awesome. See, for the yarrow, she says it's especially connected to Beltane because of its use in love and fertility spells. This plant is associated with Aphrodite, one of the goddesses of this holiday. This botanical is also known to attract nature spirits, so you may wish to sprinkle some in your garden or yard as an offering. For hawthorn, she says the hawthorn tree is one of the sacred trees of Wicca and witchcraft and is associated with Beltane, the May Day spring celebrations. Beltane also honors the sun goddess Belenus, whose festival originally commenced on the first day the hawthorn tree blossomed. It was often referred to as the May tree because it traditionally flowered during the month of May and its blossoms were used for May Day decorations. After your Beltane celebration, return your berries to nature as an offering to the nature spirits. Got some herbs. Something in bubble wrap. Always something in bubble wrap. Assuming oil, because I always assume oil. And there we go. Yeah, Flora Ritual Oil. Pretty decent size bottle, as you can see. Yeah, just open, no stopper or anything, which is fine. Oh, I thought there was nothing suspended in it, but there's definitely, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. There's definitely a couple of somethings just up at the top there, but the rest looks relatively clear. It's a really subtle smell, definitely like floral. I don't know if I can't smell it because it's not that strong or because the little flower bud looking things are like, I wish I could show you this, but it's totally gonna spill everywhere. They're like almost clogging the hole, and I don't know if that's like blocking the scent a little bit. Yeah, it's really subtle, which is fine because I feel like ritual can get a little smelly when you've got like Palo Santo and incense and a bunch of oils going on, so I don't mind an oil that's not like super in your face. Let's see, vanilla, patchouli, honeysuckle in a sunflower oil base infused with jasmine buds and vitamin E oil is what is in the Beltane ritual oil. Pretty cool. Ooh, feels like a wreath. It is, it looks like a wreath. If I can get all of these bits of paper off, I can show you what it looks like. I'm kind of excited about that. I always wish I had more like obviously pagan stuff out like on my front door because again, I'm fortunate enough to not just be out, but be like out and proud and live in an area and work in a place where I can be super witchy and not have to worry too much about like violence, at least. Judgment, yeah, but whatever. I don't care about other people's judgments. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. The wood looks like maybe it could be real. Definitely not actual like dried flowers or anything though. I mean, maybe. They just don't look like it. It looks like, you know, stuff you'd pick up at like a Michael's or something to make a wreath, which isn't the worst thing in the world. If I had to guess, the woman who curates this box probably made this herself. She does a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, pretty decent size, very festive. Definitely gonna hang on my front door, either the inside or the outside. Haven't decided yet, but yeah, that's definitely gonna go up. It says Beltane grapevine wreath. Maypoles, wreaths, and baskets were commonly decorated with flowers and symbols of spring for Beltane. While I was working on these wreaths this past month, I was honored to be able to deeply connect to the earth and her nature spirits. I was enchanted by the smell of the moss and dirt, the endless circle of grapevines symbolizing the cycles of life, the fragile preserved flowers that still held the scent of past summers. This wreath was handmade to help you celebrate this season. Use it during your Beltane ritual, place it on your altar, or simply hang it on the wall for spring decoration. So maybe it is actual moss and flowers. Maybe it just looks super, super well preserved, which is kind of cool. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. And I was right. She made them herself, which is always, I love that she, I mean, I like boxes that work with local or small pagan businesses as well, but it's really cool too to see a box where it's one witch kind of making pretty much everything herself. So that's cool. What's next? What's this? Oh, looks like probably a candle. Yeah, Beltane candle. I like that it's in a black holder. It looks like this on the inside. If there is a scent to it, again, super subtle. I don't think most, if any, of her candles are scented though, because she hand makes them. And I know from my personal experience making candles that getting enough like essential oils and stuff to make it smell is expensive. Yeah, I don't think it has a scent to it. I don't know why I kept smelling it for so long. Yeah, nice and sparkly. Cool. Alright, so the candle apparently contains dried flowers, dried honeysuckle, jasmine, and essential oils, and it's soy wax. So, cool, cool. Alright, and then I have a little box of something next. Ooh, a tiny little thing. Very delicate little pendant. I'm gonna see if that helps you see it more with the white background. Not really. It's very delicate and little. And my long ass nails are getting in the way. I think you can kind of see it. You know, it's got like a little pentacle with a crescent moon on top. And you're probably not gonna be able to see the detail, but there is a little bit of patterning on here, like a, almost like Celtic braid looking thing on the, oh, I'm forgetting the name of this part of a necklace. I should know that from my wire wrapping. Cool, it's really small and subtle, which is cute. It looks like there's maybe some kind of small stone in the center of the pentacle. Yeah, very delicate. I'll probably try wearing it, but I'm a big fan of statement jewelry. And so this isn't quite my style, but it's very cute. And if I don't wind up liking it on myself, there's definitely a few people I can think of as far as regifting, so that's cool. So apparently it's a sterling silver pendant, but other than that, the spoilers sheet has like some ways to charge it, but not really any more information about it, which is not unusual for this box. That's fine. It's just a pendant. I don't really need a lot of information about it. I feel like that's most of the stuff because I feel like the wreath had to have taken up most of the space in the box. So let's see. Got a little bag by its weight. I'm guessing this is our stone or crystal for the month. Sorry, I feel like I'm kind of rushing through this box, which I don't know, maybe you guys appreciate the shorter video. Again, I just have to be at work soon, and I really wanted to open this. Ooh. I want to say rose quartz. Pretty big, you know, relative to most subscription boxes, I feel like. Cool. I think that's almost it. Let's see, I've got 3 more things, it looks like. There's so much packaging, I can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like it's probably it. So we have some incense that I'll have to look at the spoiler sheet in a second to find out what it is. Smells pretty good. Kind of familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Cool, so we've got those, and there are, let's see, 4 sticks, or 4 times 2, 8. There's 8 sticks in this bundle. Okay, so the incense are patchouli vanilla, which I think, I mean, I recognize both of those scents together, I think is what was throwing me off. It's weird, I don't usually like patchouli, but this doesn't like bother me. Maybe it's because of the vanilla, but yeah, cool, cool, cool. I know a lot of people like patchouli, so awesome. And then got another little sachet, which by weight also feels like a stone of some kind, which is cool. I like bonus stones. So I'm pretty much only ever expecting 1 per box with all my subscription boxes, so more than 1, always dope. If I can open the bag, that would be cool. Yep, looks like probably more of the same, which I had a gut feeling it would be. That's okay. 2 of one type of crystal is better than 1. They might be different, but I guess the coloring's a little different. They just look a little similar. Maybe it's because they're so raw. And I'll find out for sure what those are in a second. And then, okay, I was right and wrong about these crystals. So one of these is rose quartz and the other is Himalayan salt. I want to say, based on like how they feel, at least, I want to say this is the rose quartz and this is the Himalayan salt, because the descriptor that she gives is pink hue versus peach hue, and I mean, this looks more pink to me. It might look more white in the video, at least it does to me right now. But in real life, this looks more pink, and this looks almost like purpley. Neither of them really look like peach to me. So, I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I should just put a tiny little drop of water on each of them, and then that'll tell me. But I feel like this, I mean, I have no idea, guys. I really don't. This looks more like Himalayan salt to me. I'm just gonna go with that, I guess. I do get a little annoyed when it's not super clear what crystals are which, but that's fine. I'll be able to figure it out, so I'm not really that worried about it. That would make, ooh, this is heavy. This, our last item. Ooh, ritual salts. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense, because she always does bath salts. She usually does them in a similar container as the candles, so that's kind of different. There's definitely a lot. Just gonna take a little peek and a whiff. Smells almost minty, not quite. I can't put my finger on. For some reason, it does remind me of the dentist. I know that sounds weird. I can't put my finger on it, but there's definitely some stuffs in there. I can't tell if I'm able to like get a good whiff of it, or if like, because it's got this like plastic aluminy type pouch, if that's like the plasticky part of it is making it the smell, if I'm smelling more of the plastic, basically is what I'm trying to say. On the spoiler sheet, she doesn't really go into what's in the ritual salts, which I feel like she doesn't normally, just gives you instructions for using them. So I'm never gonna be able to figure out what that smell is, is the point of that. Cool. Yeah, pretty happy with this month's box. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite box I've ever gotten, but I am not disappointed with it for sure. Let's see, just a recap, right? So we have ritual salts, candle, incense, hawthorn berries and yarrow, delicate little pendant inside this box, ritual oil, these two crystals, and wreath. Not a bad haul, if I do say so myself. Not to mention the ritual or the Beltane artwork and poem that's on the print. And if you're not able or willing or whatever to come up with your own Beltane ritual, it comes with one written out, and I haven't read it yet. I might browse through it. As you guys probably know, I like to write my own stuff, but usually I know from the ones I've read in the past, like the rituals incorporate the stuff that's in the box. So, yeah, pretty stoked, very excited for Beltane. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this video. A little nice and shorter than my normal ones, so I hope you guys are okay with that. I feel like my camera has slowly slid as I've been filming. Wouldn't be surprised, my tripod is really cheap. If you guys have made it this far, God, I feel like I'm being annoying, but if you want to subscribe or like the video, that would be cool. I do this stuff a lot, and tarot unboxing videos and other things like that, and it would just kind of help other people who are into the same stuff as us find this, which might be cool, I guess. Whatever, do you. But I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Again, if you've made it this far, you're pretty much my best friend. Yeah, if you want to check my Instagram out, it's at Bujo Witchcraft. Spelling is the same as my username here, or bujowitchcraft.com is my blog where I talk about bullet journaling and tarot and other stuff like that. You can send me an email at yaritza@gmail.com. It's YARITZA, the witch. I think that's it, except for Cleo, who is headbutting the crap out of me because she wants to say hi. I know she doesn't look like it, but she does. Yeah, that's it for today. I will have hopefully the Happy Tarot unboxing video up soon, and then yeah, more videos coming is the end result. I'm gonna stop blathering on and holding you hostage with this video now. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.